Train the muscles, not the joints. So welcome back to Natural Gallant Bodybuilding. It's a little windy here today. Just a little bit windy, just a tiny bit. So anyway, I want to make the video outside anyway, just because it's really nice out here. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about, should you change the rep range depending on the range of motion that you are performing? And one thing that I've found over the years is that when you're going into really heavy weight at first, it's best to be a little conservative with your range of motion. And what I mean by this is that you don't want to be overextending the joints when you're doing a range of motion with heavier weight for the first time, so that way your body has a chance to get used to it. So as a general rule, when you're using a higher amount of weight or a really low rep range, I would be a little conservative with the range of motion. And then once you're used to it, then perhaps you can do the same range of motion as you use with the lighter weights. But the thing is that you want to make sure that the body is ready for that range. Otherwise you will pull something, you will tear something, and that's the thing you want to avoid, right? Obviously, I mean, who the hell wants to pull something or tear something when you're in the gym? A lot of times people ask me, what is the right range? Well, the range of motion that's right for you will depend on the situation. Sometimes it depends on joint history, like what kind of injuries you've had. Sometimes it depends on how you're built. And sometimes it depends on what weight you're using that day and how often you have used that weight in your life. Sometimes you might be lifting 400 pounds or 500 pounds for the first time, and that's not the first time you want to be going ass to the grass on a squat. Thing is that it's okay to change the range of motion depending on what type of intensity of weight you're using. And therefore you can hit different ranges more intensely. For instance, with a partial rep, you might be able to do heavier weight than with a full rep. So it's good to actually play with those heavier poundages and work with that range of motion. Therefore, certain muscle fibers are actually hit that never get hit when you're doing full range, right? And a lot of people are afraid to change their exercise or change the range of motion or change the technique based on what their goal is in that moment. So that's what I do. Sometimes I have actually seen people just walk out with 4 or 5 or 6 plates on their back and just walk out with it where it squats, okay? And just get their body used to it and then put it back on the rack. Now, a lot of the purists out there would say, oh, that's a waste of time. Why would you do that? That's just so stupid. Well, the thing is, there is a response in the body that happens when you just hold on to that heavier weight. So this is also applicable with different ranges of motion. Say with a partial squat, you'll be able to use maybe 20% or 15% more weight than with a full squat. So then it's good for you to do a partial squat with heavier weight to hit those different muscles, and then on another day, maybe do full range with a full squat or whatever it is that's right for you, your full range, okay? Now I know we all debate on what is full range, but that will be different for each person, okay? So don't be afraid to change the poundages and change the range of motion based on challenging the body in just different ways. The more creative you get with this, the more chance there is that you'll be able to blast through your own plateaus because you're not stuck in one way of thinking. So I hope this helps you gain some muscle and achieve your goals and become a freaky monster and whatever else, just don't eat me or beat me up. And thanks a lot for watching, and share my stuff.